Alrighty then. Oop, we are live now. Awesome. Just gotta wait for it to go to YouTube. Receiving your content, your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready. Wonder if it's gonna say the stupid thing about encoding again. Yeah, set up encoding software. Totally see you now. To stop, use your encoder. Oh, okay. Guide to encoding. Well, I don't remember reading that. Sorry, YouTube. I don't know. I'm just getting these Pi ones done first, and then I'll look more into actual YouTube streaming in the future, because I'm definitely getting more views off of it than I ever did for my Twitch stuff. So, you know, since I'm not that into Twitch yet, it's probably a good idea to switch now and not wait till later. Anyway, let's see how I sound in this. I'm just getting these Pi ones done first, and then I'll look more into... Alright, sounds like that's pretty good. Quality should be fine. We're going to look at stream health. Sweet. Oh shit, god damn it. Alright, well I'm going to change the naming on my actual video on my it's being up that my computer is getting off of this, the master copy per se, because it's saying N64 overclock, and it's like, well, we're kind of doing Dreamcast instead. Alright, so I'm going to give it a little bit, and then we will get going. I think I'm going to just play all the Sonic stuff first, and then we'll go through the rest of it from... Actually, I think we'll do Sonic, then Tony Hawk, then we'll start up here, and then go to Power Stone 2. So, yep. So, I decided that I was going to add more games to the Dreamcast, so there should be some more testing, and I could go through more, especially for these streams, because... you know, I wanted to do both PSP and Dreamcast streams at the same time, but then I remembered that the Dreamcast is like the Nintendo 64, where the audio is much more loud than everything else in the Pi. It usually has to do whether or not I think if it's an LR emulator or not, which could be an issue for when we do the PSP when it comes to... could be an issue when it comes to... Because we're going to look at both the non-LR version of the PSP emulator, which I didn't even realize there was a thing until someone told me on YouTube, and then we're going to do the other PSP one. But that's in the future. We're doing Dreamcast today. And welcome everybody who's come so far. We have 3 watchers. Actually, I wonder if it counts me as one of the watchers, since it actually has a place for you to watch yourself stream. Hope you guys are doing good today, either way. So basically today we're going to be going through the RetroCast emulator for the Raspberry Pi. I did not put the settings that I used in the link below, but I will. I'll state them again here. So overclocking the device, everything should be set to 1600 for the ARM. Right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me give me like 5 seconds, guys. I actually want to make sure everything's good, because I just thought to myself, wait a minute. No, that's not it. Or do I have to be out here first? Control F4. No. Is it F5? F2? What the fuck? Oh, that's because my actual keyboard isn't plugged in. That would explain that. I want to make sure I actually have the config set to... Come on, motherfucker. Come on. My config settings are okay. Okay, here we go. Should work now. Bam. Alright, so... sudo nano space. I always forget the space. Boot / config.txt. That should be it. Yep, okay. Let's make sure our settings are good. And here's how settings work, everybody. Yay! Okay. Okay, so I do have everything going here. Sweet. So, it turns out that I did actually have the V3D frequency on my, on the Pi going. It's this little one I have right here. It's going to be a little hard to see for you guys because you actually have to zoom in and stuff, but hopefully there's not too many stream health issues. Let me look at that real quick. No, it says it's good. Okay, good. But anyway, this means that this is one of the ones that the, Nintendo 64 took advantage of most, so I actually had to set it at 500 because when I decided not to set it earlier today, because I had to get all these new games on here for the testing today, I'm like, oh, you know, I already got the config over here, let me just throw it in and see if it changes everything. When I turned it off, instability was horrible. Like, it was bad. So that means that Nintendo 64 games are slightly less than if you were to get a straight-up core frequency running, no problem at all. So keep that in mind, future reference. I do apologize that that didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Okay, so it should just be X. There we go, okay. So we're just going to do sudo reboot, and I apologize if we're going to lose this. I do apologize, guys. Let me go back. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know. I should have paid more attention. I apologize. I hate how the way YouTube does that. Okay, so we're back here now. It says it's resuming. So I'm going to assume everything is the same. It destroyed my description, of course, settings. Of course, YouTube never saves those on here. I don't know why. It does not save those settings. Alright, so apologize for that little thing right there. What I need to do in the future is I need to get another computer going so I can have one computer record this while the other one runs XSplit. Because, yeah, maybe this is just a YouTube thing. I don't remember doing this straight to Twitch and having issues with discontinuing, so I do apologize for that. But just in case this isn't continued, basically, today we're going through Dreamcast and overclocking on the Raspberry Pi. We haven't started anything since my last stream a little interrupted there. I just had to make sure that I actually had my overclocking settings. But anyway, we're doing 1600 for the ARM chip. We have 600 on both the GPU and core because that's what I usually have. It says they usually keep them the same. The only difference is that I had to set the V3D frequency separately at 500 because if I didn't, it would actually have instability issues. It would affect, I think, Nintendo 64 more than Dreamcast, but just so you know, that was effective during my Nintendo 64 little thing I had going on. So I did put it in the description. I just said it shouldn't have affected anything, but apparently it does change it to that, which is kind of good. And then my RAM and my SD, I think it's SD RAM, it says on the actual config files, are at 500. So with that, anyway, let's get this started. Let's play some games, guys. So we're gonna do all the Sonic games first, Tony Hawk, and then we're gonna go back here and then do Chu Chu Rocket to Power Stone 2. I want to do Sonic games first because I know that's what most people are like. Yeah, Sonic, woohoo! Sonic Adventure is actually the only game that's a GDI file on here. I got everything else in CDI. Actually, you can usually only find GDI files. Or CDI files, anyway, which are the better files to run because you don't have a bunch of other crap to throw in there. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it. I do hate how you have to set the time every time you do the Dreamcast emulation, which fucking sucks. And the sound is actually really loud. 50 hertz. Let's see, does 60 hertz work on here? Okay, it does. So when I play Power Stone, I couldn't get it to work at first, and I thought it was an issue. And I also had an issue with Crazy Taxi because the controller setup was different for because the adapter I have has different inputs for basically PlayStation for X input. There's a thing on here. The different things for D input and X input, and D input makes it act like a 360 controller, which is what I wanted. But anyway, so, yeah, it didn't work because I had to run it at 50 hertz, and I'm like, why? I'm not running on anything PAL. And you can see how bad this cutscene plays right now. Horrible VSync issues, and just tons of stuttering, and it's not good, so we're just going to skip through this. But, you know, I mean, who really cares if VSync is that bad? It's about whether or not the game's good.
Select
There we go. Station Square, baby. Actually, you know what? We're probably gonna go back. I want to actually start a new file so we can see it from the beginning, so we get a good recording and kind of a comparison if people need to look at it. Okay, here we go. Yep. Adventure.
Select a character.
No, I didn't.
Select a character.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. I wanted to start from the beginning again because we can see how bad the lag is in the face and everything, but what do you do? Hi, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Punk ass got it right now. I'm kidding. If any of you watched SGB, that's a fun one. Alright, so what the hell was that? So one of the issues with this game is that there's a lot of graphical issues here. Oh, hey, thanks for moving the controller when I didn't have it put. Game. Well, let me go out here again. Yeah, there we go. I want to play this level again. Because even in the first level, there were just tons of lag. Maybe some of the other levels would be fine, and I do want to see if I can test further and collect 50 Oh, yeah, because now we're doing the special stuff. Because we're playing the level over again. So, yeah, it seems like the game's still somewhat stuttering. I don't really want to talk too bad about controls, because I've never really played this game. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I played this game I originally got it for Steam. But, sad to say, at Steam, the Steam version absolutely fucking sucked balls, which is stupid because, you know, before... God damn it, Sonic. This is why I suck at Sonic games. Like, it don't matter. Okay, here we go. There we go. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck it, I don't care. But, oh no, in Sonic Adventure I want to go a little bit further because that first level seems like it would be a little bit, having issues. It is running better, but there's just... Oh, what the fuck was Sonic? Sonic, what the hell was that? Please tell me. Oh, I was talking about the Steam version, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, but actually a lot of people consider the original PC port to be a really good port of Sonic Adventure, and this one is not a good port at all. Or not Dreamcast, sorry, but the Steam port absolutely sucks balls, which is stupid. They couldn't just redo the same fucking thing. And then here's the fetish that Sonic Team has with Sonic getting chased by whales for some reason. Okay. It is running pretty good, though. I have to give credit where credit is due here. It's pretty good, if not still... I swear some of these glitches, man, they're weird. Oh, what the... Oh, okay, I guess the game just saved me there. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. No problem. No problem, game. You good. But I apologize if I'm a little bit loopy today. I woke up early, so... It was my mother's birthday, and I wanted to get her some donuts before she went to work. So I woke up, she leaves pretty early, so I had to wake up even earlier, and I don't wake up early ever. So, yeah. Funny story, I'm heading there, and I'm like, just checking my pockets, making sure I have like my wallet and everything to pay for it, and I'm just like, I check my pockets, and I go, why do I have my box cutter with me? I'm so used to grabbing it when I go to work that sometimes I take it out normally. I'm just, the whole way there, I'm just making jokes. I'm just like, anybody tries to steal my donuts, you know, I'm gonna whip out my box cutter, and they're gonna be like, oh no, that's right, a box cutter. I'm gonna open up all your packages. Please, no, those are collector's editions. I'll change my ways, I swear. Like, that's exactly what was gonna happen. And, then I... So I went to a place that had a 24-hour... Fuck you. But I went to a place that's open 24/7, a donut place, and they have a I went through the drive-thru, and I'm like, I just gotta make sure I get the donuts that I know my mom likes. So I basically, you know, I get them. Everything seems like it's going well, but I gotta make sure it's the right kind. And then my, but they're nice enough that they put tape over the box so it doesn't, you know, fly open while you're driving. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, this is why I brought the box cutter. Good times. Yeah, I think I beat that 50 ring goal. So there's that. That was fun today. How is this stream doing? Stream seems healthy. Cool. Alright, let's see if I can play one more level, and then we'll, wherever I can find it. I don't know exactly where I need to go. And then after that, we'll see how that goes. So, but I have gotten to sleep since then, FYI. Actually, no, I had the weirdest dream when I went back to sleep after that. Because what I first did is I was messing with the Pi, because the night before I downloaded a bunch of stuff. Because, like I said, I want to try more games for the PSP and Dreamcast. So I went through a list of different games. I just went through good games for the Dreamcast. That's what I usually do when I have trouble... when I'm trying to figure out, hey, what would be a good game to play for the Dreamcast, you know, because I don't, you know, I never owned a Dreamcast, and I hear stuff, but who knows who's gonna think what game is good, so. Nope, guess we don't want to go that way. I'm supposed to go in here? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess not there either. Alright, I guess we're supposed to go on the train. Yeah, that's right, I think we fight Robotnik next. I think we have that boss battle with him. But anyway, no, so I was checking a few things, especially because I finally got the low voltage symbol, but only when I opened my Pi up, because I was having issues with moving them over. Because I usually use CyberDuck, but because these files are so big, like sometimes even a gigabyte long, especially for the PSP games, I decided I was just going to put them on a USB and transfer them over. But the setup's different and weird, so because of that, I decided to... oh, Jesus Christ. Look at all that frame skipping. Ugh, this is ugly. Yeah, I would not have this be your first, sadly, I wouldn't consider this too much better. I mean, if this is your only way of playing Sonic Adventure, then maybe, I guess, but honestly, buy the PlayStation Network, and I think the Xbox has a version as well. Or if you can get yourself the GameCube version. Apparently, they took out some chows in the PlayStation Network version, which seems kind of dumb.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else what, you big loser?
I'm surprised Sonic's face isn't as messed up as it was in my original review. That might have more to do with updates than it does anything else. Because I don't have any settings to change here. It's all on its own when it comes to the Dreamcast. It's not like PSP or even... No, I guess, yeah, Nintendo 64 has some settings you can mess with if you go really internal. So, but I finally got a low voltage symbol, but I got it to go away, so I'm not sure exactly. At first, I thought it was the only reason was because of the, Oh, hey, I keep my rings from before. That's kind of dope. I kept my, and I was worried it was because of my makeshift wireless outlet. Damn it. If I remember correctly, if you're Sonic, I think there's a way you can stay in midair so you can keep hitting Robotnik. I think I could be wrong. Or that could just be the GameCube version.
All systems, full power. He's not gonna get away with this.
Come on, let's see it, motherfucker, let's see it. This boss fight ain't that bad, to be quite fair. It's not as choppy, so. But sadly, the boss fights are few and far between, and 90% of them suck at this game. I'm trying to think, is Knuckles the worst? I think Knuckles is the worst boss fight. It should just be the regular... Actually, is it running at... I don't think it's running at 720. I think it's 480p. I know the Pi is outputting at 720p, but I'm not sure if it's scaling it from 480p or not. What the... Oh, I got worried there. I thought the game crashed. But if not 480, it's running at 720 then. So I haven't changed any of the internal resolutions at all.
Oh no!
And I don't remember changing any settings, so unless whenever I updated my Pi since I made my last video about this. Could be the solution. So I'm not sure if there was something there that they fixed. I forgot, do we have to fight him here or does he fuck off?
Oh yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be
Is it just me or did he have an eye glitch there for a second?
together. We'll destroy Station Square.
The other thing that sucks about this game is that I'm not sure whether any of the glitches in this game are from the game itself or
I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos.
sadly I think Sonic Adventure 2 was much better when it came to handling animations and stuff. Yeah, they just fuck off. Why?
We can't let him get away with this, can we?
You think he'd want to fight Sonic some more?
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
And here we go. Here's some animation errors. Oh, jeez. Alright, so this game's a little bit better. Definitely less laggy, but there's still a lot of popping and jumping. I mean, it's kind of expected, so... Alright, let's head over to Sonic Adventure 2. So, this game is definitely a hard game to see whether or not it's actually going to take advantage of the, Just because I've just been playing the first level as an example, and, If you want my personal opinion already, I still don't think it's playable, but it's I mean, if you're willing to get into the lag, then that's, it's no problem, honestly. So it's all up to you there. I'm actually curious whether or not the memory lake's going to mess with me too, because I hear it's a good idea to turn off the Pi, but thanks to the way the Elgato does the streaming, it might be a little messed up. No. Come on. There we go.
Story select.
Alright, so we're just gonna, no cutscene, we're just gonna start at City Escape. So definitely a lot less lag than before. But you'll still see a lot of graphical issues though. Like, there you go, yeah, a lot of the flickering and stuff. Stuff like that is just, that's just the way the game's, I think, something about it compiling. So because of that, there's really no way to, like, fix that. I've also never played Sonic Adventure 2 before, so give me some slack. I do have this version on the Steam version, but the Steam... Because the actual Sonic Adventure on Steam sucked horribly, I already gave up on trying to get the really wanting to try to see if the Sonic Adventure 2 would work on it, though I should give it a shot at the very least. Actually, I don't think there was a PC port to Sonic Adventure 2 on PC, which is kind of funny. The original PC, not the because like Sonic Adventure had its own PC port that was actually really good. Oh, here we go. But yeah, Sonic Adventure had its own PC port that was actually pretty good. But the Steam version just did a horrible job. I mean, what do you expect, honestly, when it comes to PC ports, when it comes to Sonic games? Well, I don't know, because Sonic CD was also damn good. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to rail grind here. Come on. What the hell? I wonder if that's a issue with the Pi or if that's something else, because that's just weird. You think it'd let me, do it more.
Here we go.
I think a Sonic Adventure Remaster would be pretty good. Maybe do both 1 and 2. Just because they're... I'm still surprised they got away with how much stuff is just kind of glitchy in it, Like, I put it before, it... Oh, god damn it! I went way too far ahead. I put it before that it's, Sonic Adventure has its problems. I mean, it's still better because it's just... Control and momentum are still kind of here. Not as good as the 2D games, without a doubt, but compared to the future 3D games, they just kind of mess up the way some of momentum works and stuff. Ah, come on. Jerk. People have done a pretty good job with Sonic Generations and kind of redoing some levels. Even though the Generation format doesn't seem as fun as the Adventure format. My first 3D... my original first Sonic game was actually the Sonic CD on PC. Had a lot of fun with that game. Even though I never really got far in it and couldn't play it after a while because motherfucker thing just didn't work on later PC, sadly. And about the time I had the ability to go, oh, it works if you add this thing to it. I'm like, oh, yay, and I did it, and it goes, oh, doesn't work for Windows 7. It's like, son of a bitch. Just the way life is, I guess. I'd complain of the way Sega thinks the U.S. government works, but to be quite fair, our foreign policy is very similar. It's the Patrick and Squidward thing. It's, we did it when everything's on fire. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Yeah, I wouldn't mind re-release of Sonic CD. I mean, the Steam port is amazing. So honestly, I think we're good to go with that. Because the Christian Whitehead the Redux, where he fixed the collision issues and added Tails and you made it so that you could have either hey, Phantasy Star Online, nice. But he had it so that you could have why can't I think of it on the top of my head? Either American or European/Japanese music. You know, stuff like that, honestly, is super important. And I think a lot of people, sadly, don't, There we go. Come on, I just need... There we go. So, honestly, I don't think we really need a redo of that, you know. Sonic Mania was basically a fucking love letter to 2D Sonic games. It did so much better than Sonic Forces. So much better. Which is sad. A fan game, you know... an official game made by people who made fan games and, you know, just redoing ports of Sonic Adventure. Come on. Actually, no. Don't get hit. No, I need the ring, I need the ring! There we go, okay, good. But my first 3D Sonic game was Sonic Heroes. And I didn't like Sonic Heroes. Like, I played through it, I beat it with every character, but as soon as I found out I needed all the Chaos Emeralds, and because I originally stopped because I thought needing all the Chaos Emeralds was going to mean needing all the Chaos... Oh, come on.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters, over. Spider Troop Bigfoot, reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been...
I'm having trouble with this boss fight. But, yeah, my first one was Sonic Heroes, and just, it wasn't a good game, I have to be fair. Yes, I know, aim for the cockpit. But it's stupid, the barriers that we have here. Like, it's really stupid. Okay. Alright, come on. Come on, Bigfoot, come on. I got some jerky for ya. Wait, do Bigfoot commercials have Slim Jims? Was it Slim Jims or was it the... No, it's the jerky stuff. Is that still the Slim Jim brand or something?
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Should probably do... I like how just deadly Gun is. They're just like, fuck it, kill everybody. Mine was Sonic 3D. I had a very poor choice for, Sonic 3D. What game to pick? Do you mean 3D Blast, or do you mean, like, 3D as in Game Gear? Because if it was the Game Gear port, or I wouldn't say port, but the Game Gear version, I'm just gonna say it right now, I'm terribly sorry. That game looks like absolute trash. I'm actually really curious, because in Brazil, for the 3D, quote-unquote Sonic 3D for the Game Gear, there was a Master System release, and I wonder if that at least looks slightly better. Okay, so just regular 3D Blast? Okay, that game definitely wasn't a regular, you know, it wasn't like an old 2D Sonic game, but it was still, at least in my opinion, it seemed like it was better than nothing.
A jewel containing the ultimate power. That's the Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me.
I'm not saying 3D Blast is a good game, just to... But, nah, definitely better 2D games. Oh, it was the Game Gear. Ha! That game sucked. Or at least it looked like it sucked. I never played it. I'm never going to play it, because I'm not stupid. Not saying you're stupid. Just saying that anyone who knows it's a bad game, and then continues to play it for any other reason than reviewing it because it's not good, if you're a Sonic, you know, either play it because you're a reviewer and you gotta review bad games, you're gonna play it because you're a Sonic fan and you want to just play every game, and then you're I don't know. I'm just talking myself into a corner here. I apologize. You're never stupid for liking any game, to be quite fair. Like your own game for any reason. I don't care really. I'll just make jokes. Holy shit! That just kind of happened. I think after this one we're going to call it quits with Sonic Adventure 2. It sucked balls. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, Stevie Wonder's eyes.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine.
Like, every other one of the Game Gear / Master System games looks so much better. 3D Blast seemed like... Not 3D Blast. What game is it? Sonic Blast? Sonic Chaos. That one seemed like a lot of fun.
What the? Look who's calling who.
I'm upset my first 3D Sonic game was Sonic Heroes, because I... didn't like it. I don't know, I would have to say for the generation, for like the Dreamcast, GameCube, PS2, etc. generation, that was definitely the least good one. Like, I feel like I would like Sonic a little bit more if I was a Sonic Adventure 1 or 2. Nice glitchy ears.
And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Gotta love this voice acting here. This just sounds so monotone. That's not your emerald, idiot. By the way, if I can do it, if I can get all the pieces together, I can restore it.
All those gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Alright, Wild Canyon. Stage 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. They made this version worse. FYI, I never played Sonic Adventure 3 before, so don't... oh yeah, there's Big the Cat. I forgot there's a secret Big the Cat in every level. Oh, should be in here. Is there a digging? No, okay. The animations, oh boy. I mean, I'll be like half fair at the very least. Some of these are probably the Pi's fault, but still, I'm not gonna say it's perfect either. We're gonna be here a while. Oh. I barely even played the original this far into Sonic Adventure 1. I only beat with Sonic. Is it, like, in that thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That's good, at least. I don't get why they made it this part more difficult than it needed to be. Like, the game's too short, guys. We gotta find a way to make it longer. Here's an idea. Let's make it so they can only get one, search for one emerald at a time. It definitely seems like it's the biggest issue when it comes to the two space levels for the cutscenes. Yeah, but the Pi still has issues with a lot of the chopping. Can I not go back in there? There's got to be like some way to get back in there or some shit. Let me see. Maybe I got to go over here.
This is the lonely statue area. It looks lonely.
And I might just end this in a bit because I'm having trouble finding this, so I don't really care if I complete this level, but at the very least it seems like seems like only the Sonic levels seem to be... Or honestly, it could just be the first, it could just be the first level in the game, who knows? On a railway. Oh, here we go. This one doesn't have the air coming out of it, so we can go back in. There we go. I'm stupid. I don't know, I feel like I'd have fun with some of these levels. I played Half-Life. I mostly played Half-Life than Sonic and Mario. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You know, everyone thinks that, oh, everyone grew up with Mario and Sonic and stuff, but in reality, that's not always the case. A Let's Player I used to watch a lot, Necroscope86, he, okay, so there's something over here for sure. Oh, do I have to move it? Let me see if I can move it. Oh, there we go. Cool. But yeah, no, because he played like tons of like old PC games, and I love watching his stuff because it's like that's something I never really experienced. You know, I only my first system was a combination of Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. You know, I never got a different. I barely played PC games besides the really cutesy ones. So nothing wrong with that. Though, did you play Half-Life on the PlayStation 1, or did you play... Oh, is that down there? I swear I'm seeing, like, the actual thing floating around. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's because these motherfuckers are playing with it. I found him. That's joking voice acting. Fucking serious. You know, I don't know. It's funny how both how Nintendo and Sega seem to have trouble with voice acting. Alright. And somehow I got a grade C, so what do you do? Alright, time to play Sonic Shuffle. Ooh, so this is basically the Mario Party. It was actually made by Hudson Soft, too. So they were just like, Sega was just like, make Mario Party. Either that or Sega said, do whatever you want. I'm like I always have to half wonder how bad Sonic is. PC, but I did play Half-Life on the PS2 for fun. Oh, there you go, that's cool. Was Half-Life on PS2? I thought it was PS1. Unless there was like an advanced port for PS1. Anyway, this is one of the new games that I downloaded. It's definitely different. This part, did it not have any music earlier, or is that just me? No, there's definitely music. I love how bad it's weird. It's like they tried to go for cell shading before, I think anyway, before cell shading was a thing. But it just looks fucking terrible. Yeah, there's no music past some of this bit. Volume's all the way up. There's absolutely nothing, guys. Like, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Old glitchy music and everything. Ugh. Alright, I don't really feel like going... I actually don't show off how it sounds like. Alright, so we gotta be Knuckles, just cuz. Can't believe they only went with 4 characters. Like, you guys realize, you know, even Nintendo was like, you know that one-off villain that we have? Let's throw Wario into the mix, you know? We'll do Easy, but I don't really remember. Actually, Easy is painfully fucking stupid. Literally, Sonic, when I was playing earlier today, he ran into 2 red purpose. Like, for no reason. It was hilarious. I've never played Sonic and All-Star Racings, but I do have the Steam version, because when I bought, like, every Sonic game on the Steam, because Steam had, like, you could buy every Sonic game for X amount, and, I'm sure it definitely looks good. It looks pretty good. Like, I mean, I doubt it's, like, some super amazing, never, you know, completely newish kart racer, because kart racers are just kind of standard for the most part. But it definitely looks like it could be a lot of fun. Get some friends involved and stuff. But never played it myself. I don't play a lot of Sonic games, to be fair. Oh my god, I forgot this face! It's so bad! Oh, I forgot about that. That's gonna haunt my fucking dreams. Actually, no, later after I saw this, what haunted my fucking dreams was having a weird-ass dream that there were a bunch of centipedes in my bed, but they were, like, gigantic. And if you killed one, another one popped out. It was weird game logic. And for some reason, my room got put into somebody else's house. I forget. I have weird-ass dreams. I know, right?
Are we dreaming?
Oh, God. This has to be with the way that they try to do the 3D, how they do the models in this game.
That's impossible.
Oh my god, when he blinks, you can still see his green eyes.
Very strange place.
Oh my god, I have to fucking screenshot that. I know, it's that bad. And like, it's only Sonic too. Like, what the hell?
Welcome to Imaginary World.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll have a few more moments of this face. It's not like this when we actually start playing the game, sadly. Which half upsets me.
Who are you?
Oh, shit. I can't tell what's worse, when his face is completely black or when, like, all of a sudden, it like you actually show his face.
You're all here because you received my message.
What is this place?
He reminds me of Sonic EXE. I could see that.
Imaginary World. A world created
Imaginary
from
world. You could have just said
diverse
imaginary world.
dimensions. This is the Temple of Light. This is where
Sorry.
the precious stone was. It's the crystal that created.
All right, we'll be done here. We're not going through this all the way. We're just playing a bit of this, see how it goes. Besides, who wants to see more of that face? Actually, I wonder if it plays it for some of these cutscenes. You can skip like 3 or 4 cutscenes in a row. Oh, no, Sonic's cool now. Oh, no, but everything goes to black. Okay, yes. The beach, we're now in dark.
Beautiful beach.
It's gorgeous. If only we didn't go at night.
A tropical island paradise created
Sonic's best friend, his friend Tails. No, not like the fox tails, but just the 2 tails. Is she from Dreams? I think she actually is thinking about it.
What's
I never played Dreams either. I never played most Sega games.
It's frozen.
Is that Void's doing?
Sonic Adventure and Chu Chu Rocket are the only games I have any
There's a void.
idea about how it like
Into a cold world.
I've actually played before.
If we don't do something, this paradise is going to be sealed in ice forever. If we can get the precious stone back, this world.
Though to be fair, if she is from Dreams, more than likely we might be in an acid dream.
Go get the precious
Just
stone.
saying.
Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, we all have to work together. And then at the same time, it's like, hey guys, let's fight each other. I think they spent too much time trying to get a story here. I mean, I guess Mario Party 3 kind of had a story mode, but I never played that, so I don't really know how it works, but... all you really need is, hey, these guys are arguing about who's the best, let's go. No. I mean, I kind of don't know how to play, but at the same time, I'm not really trying to show off too much. So instead of stars, we have crystals here. I think they break this, but it's not like Chaos Emeralds. Because you think that would be like what they should do. Like if you get the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you win. Sonic Shuffle sounds like a dance move. It really does. Come on, everybody, let's do the song. So good. I'm trying to think of funny Sonic memes, but I can't. I actually don't know of that many Sonic memes, huh? I just know of chili dogs and that's no good. Fun fact. Well, I wouldn't call it fun at all, to be quite fair. What was it? He was from Family Matters. Urkel? He actually got arrested for domestic abuse. So gotta love how the child. Though I do like Zach, the Cole Sprout. I forget the other twin's name. The actual Twitter handle, one of their that hasn't gone nuts or something like that. I still love the. I just love the memes, the jokes they come up with. I think my favorite was child actors you won't believe are already dead. And it shows a picture of Cole Sprouse, and he retweets shit. I mean, honestly, I blame half child actors going nuts because their parents squander their own fucking money. Like Home Alone actor. I'm horrible with actor names, so nobody question why I don't remember names that well. Yeah, I don't get why she does this. I get this is, you know, I put them on easy, but still, they make, like... I don't know, it's like Sonic... Or, it's like HAL, for some reason, doesn't know how to program AI here when they did a pretty damn good job beforehand. They're mostly on dank doodle memes. I have no idea what that means. That rhymes. What a convenient time. Macaulay Culkin. There we go. That's right. Home Alone actor. Macaulay Culkin. Gotta say it correctly. Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, because people like, when it comes to him, they're you know, this basically the family squandered all their money. And then it's like, now you're left with nothing and no childhood. Sucks to be you. Like, damn. I feel bad for so many of them. How do you spell it? I don't really care if you spell it. You got it to me. You got me to understand, and that's all that matters. Because I don't know how to spell either, so, you know. I think this guy you need, like, more than a 3. Yeah. There we go. Is this supposed to be so easy to be able to... Because I'm pretty sure these cards aren't supposed to be all glitched out like this, but is it supposed to be that easy to, when we do the roulette to get the right one? Because I feel like the game isn't supposed to be glitching this bad. I'm gonna wait until we have to do a mini game, and then we'll probably call it quits here. Which could be a while, because this game is just kind of go with the flow. I mean, I don't want to say it's just Mario Party, but it's like so similar. Like HAL just did not care. They're like, make a board game for us, and Sonic maybe should have put their money elsewhere. There's other 4-player games they probably could have made. Only 16 tons. Couldn't pay for the 17. Eggman. Wow, really? You took my roulette? You bitch. See, she went for a 3 combo loss there. Like, what the hell? See, I kind of like that for an idea for a board game Sonic concept. When I was a kid, I used to like coming up with board game ideas for TV shows. I think I made a board game off of G Gundam, off of the 4 main, the regular main protagonist, and then there was like the 3 like side characters, which I need to watch G Gundam again, but I ended up making a board game based off of that. It was all with paper and horribly crafted and stupid, but I had fun with it. Take this, Amy. Oh, I got her 2. Advent, what happens? Does it flash? Oh, minigame! Yay, minigame! I did that on purpose, I swear. Get the top and defeat Eggman by jumping on the numbered panels in order. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, okay. Alright, we'll see how this works. I remember in most of the regular Mario parties, for when running them on the Pi, they ran fine in the minigame section. Like, basically perfectly. They did Lego board games. HAL did Lego board games? Really? Oh wait, no, I'm not. I have no idea what that was about. Like, I'm kind of speechless. What the fuck was that? Like, what the hell was even that? I am so confused. Okay, well, we had fun with Sonic Shuffle. Alright, Time for another game I'm bad at. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. No, 2. Sorry, why did I say 4? I don't even think I have that game anymore. Oh yeah, so interesting thing. For some reason, the controller settings on the Dreamcast were different depending on which controller setting I had set up. Because I use a Wii U Pro controller because I like the Wii U Pro controller, fight me. But I use the Wii U Mayflash. I have it right in front of me. Wii U controller adapter, wireless for USB, and it doesn't say it, but it's called a Mayflash adapter. And one is for D input and one is for X input. One is for so you can actually use it on the PlayStation 3, and the other one is for we're just gonna skip these. They still have the horrible VSync issues. But one's for so you can plug it into your computer and it treats it like a 360 controller, which is much better that way because there's less bullshit you have to deal with. And by the way, I turned off music here, so I didn't get a strike on my channel, so I apologize for that. Can anyone experiment with different settings like resolution or different emulators like the other stations on RetroPie? And if so, have you? Are you talking about it would be possible to see a difference with Dreamcast games, but when it comes to Nintendo 64 games, you will not see any noticeable difference because technically most plugins are running at 240p. 64 actually ran at. In some instances, it actually ran at 480i, so it's actually kind of... But FYI, that means that you might actually experience more issues. Actually, that game has so many... It looks so messed up. Favorite game? Oh, that's cool. You know, some people are crazy good at... Tony Hawk's fun. It played perfectly fine before, but I just like to show off everything, how overclocking... Because who knows, maybe certain overclocking settings look absolutely terrible. If, you know, stuff like that, so... I'm just testing it out. I swore it felt worse after I overclocked them. But Dreamcast more than likely can have increase in quality. Tony Hawk's Shadow was messed up. No overclocking is going to fix that. It's going to stay that way, and there's no way to get around that. Gamer, is he someone who's messed with Pi stuff as well? If so, then yeah, it wouldn't lower different things. Especially unless you're playing on a CRT. Let's say this was just outputting at 480p. Fine, but we might have, because it's running at 480p, and we're actually going to have more lag-induced TVs. Though I think there's actually scaling for 4K TVs. Alright, we're done. That was Tony Hawk. Absolutely no difference. Seems like it's actually just fine. So, don't really plan on playing this for long. Alright, let's get into some fun stuff. Some different stuff. Chu Chu Rocket apparently plays just fine before, at least from what I've read. On the... Oh, here you go. I forgot I have my shit here. So anyway, it says Sonic Shuffle is actually running at 50% of its normal speed. I mean, I've never played the game fully before, but it seemed like it was playing fine to me. I mean, it did feel a little slow-ish, but that had more to do with the way the game worked. So, don't exactly know whether or not that's with the help of the overclocking we have going on right now. So, that could be a thing. Oh, and if anybody watched my Nintendo 64 thing, and if you remember that when I came back from my break, I heard humming in the room, it's because I have a not iWatch thing, the smartwatch, and it's not that great, but still. I set it, I wanted to see if it works, so I put a timer on it to make it buzz when it's supposed to go off at that time, and I forgot to turn it off, so that's why. So anyway, I could be wrong, but something tells me this is no different than the one on the Game Boy Advance. This is just a puzzle game, so it's just like, hey. So only issue I have is number one, I'm not touching the controller and it moves slowly, which pisses me off, so that makes it kind of difficult for me to want to play this. I have to wonder, is there speedruns of this game? Oh, I'd love to see speedruns of this game. That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be pretty dope, actually. I'm not gonna lie. So, I swear I didn't see the rocket take off there. Alright, so... how are we supposed to do this one? So this is the puzzle game. You're supposed to get the mice to go into the rocket so they can blast off. And that's really the way the game works. I played this on the... let's see, where do they get stuck? That's what you want to find out first. Where do they get stuck? Oh, okay, so you just gotta put it there. Cool. But you just have to find out where to put the arrows, and then you're good to go. Usually, anyway. For all I know, there's like some... oh, you're not supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do something else. But, nope, this is good to go. Sweet. But yeah, there was a version on the Game Boy Advance that I actually played a lot of. And, you know, I'd like to go play this game again. Seems like a lot of fun. And now we get introduced to the little motherfucker, motherfucking cats that are assholes. Oh, there we go. Cool. So we know that they're a thing now. I kind of like this introduction. They kind of know that they're a thing now. And then give it some time, and then you actually throw them into this mess. Yeah, this is one that always confused me. I think what the game wants me to do is put it here, probably. There we go. Yep, I was right. Yeah, this game seems like it runs perfectly fine. I'm sure it would run perfectly fine as it said beforehand, so... Alright, where do they get stuck? Right here, okay. So it probably wants me to... put it right there. Oh! The only thing I don't like is that when you need to put the things, you have to actually push the button, like, in the direction of where it's going, which seems kind of weird. Yep, this is what we want to do. Cool. And then the game played itself. Nope, seems like we got a little slow down there. So anyway, that's Chu Chu Rocket. Now it's time for some Crazy Taxi. So apparently, on the settings online, it said Crazy Taxi actually works perfectly fine. The only issue with Crazy Taxi is that the music slows down a lot. So, like, the music in the background slows down. Thanks, guys. I'm just getting my first Pi in the next couple days. Your intel is very useful. Yeah, no problem. The only thing you have to watch out is that what I'm doing right now is overclocking, and the only issue with overclocking is I'll have a video out in, like, a fucking, I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm trying to get it made right now, which is why I'm doing these little bits. But when it comes to overclocking, the only issue is that your Pi might not be able to reach certain settings because overclocking is different on every Pi. My settings are around basic to a little above average, especially the ARM chip seems to be running damn well. But, so, FYI, watch out. Some of this stuff is basically you're just going to be stuck with the basic go-ahead that I made a video for the regular, the experimental emulators, but for the most part, any 2D game, you know, PlayStation 1 and beforehand, almost anything works that's not Jaguar and, yeah, like Atari Jaguar and stuff. They look something cats from Conker's Bad Fur Day. You know, I don't remember the cats in Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'd have to watch that again. I never actually played Conker's Bad Fur Day. I just had, What? I didn't... Did they give me a time limit to pick a character? I guess. Well, I guess I got Mr. This dude here. Oh, FYI, I don't play before, besides when I was testing earlier today, so I don't... Because I know I do. FYI. So it seems a little jittery. I'm not exactly sure if that's exactly how... So that's the only thing I gotta watch out for. Eat. I get stuck. Oh. Too used to game because I looked up the what was because like you have to push the menu button like on the controller to in the L3 button. Like what? Like who programmed that? Programming when it comes to I do not get some of these. Hey, let's see. Thanks for talking, Steve. Hope you have a in the oh damn. And it's logo, right? But it was more so simple. The Pizza Hut. Peter Piper Pizza logo bothers me. It's funny because the place where I live, there's one you can find the logo and it's you can find the logo, and it's like one that has the change logo that's all supposed to be like simplified, like the difference between like 95 Windows and Windows 10 Windows logo, and it's kind of funny, honestly. Anyway, yeah. Woohoo, baby, woohoo. So let me listen to this music real quick. I don't hear the slow music, so I'm wondering whether or not that, you know, I mean, I never played this on the, without overclocking, but, and honestly, it seems pretty good. I'm not exactly sure what the original, oh, yeah, wait, I forgot about this. We got the, We got Mr. Jesus Man over here. I was making horrible jokes earlier today when I was taking him back. So, and I'm not going to repeat those jokes because they were that bad. Got this demonic kid we gotta get rid of. Thank you, Mr. Taxi Man. I praise you have a good day today. There we go, that's not offensive. And FYI, the offensive joke had more to do with the religion than it did. I'd never made any jokes about his skin color. FYI, because I know people are going to be like, it's because of his skin color. Like, no, I don't make those kinds of jokes. It's because of... just because of his religion. Well, I just kind of assumed he's Christian, because he just kind of looks Christian. But who knows, he could, you know... Technically, there's like hundreds of different religions when it comes to Christianity. You got Catholicism, Mormonism... Though some people are... of course, some people argue some religions aren't, you know... What was it? I remember I took a religion class in college. Well, I'm still in college, but I remember taking a religion class, and we had a, we basically had somebody come in and talk about how, like, you know, we had specific groups come in and stuff like that, but I remember he specifically said that being Mormon, you know, Mormons weren't Christian, and I'm just laughing because I'm sure there's Mormons out there saying that. You know, Catholics or, you know, regular Christians or not regular, sorry, Protestant Christians are not Christians. So, funny shit. Anyway, let's not talk about this shit. So anyway, let's just have some fun here in this last bit. Let's just drive as fast as we can. This game does seem like a lot of fun, though, I have to admit. I never really saw much into Crazy Taxi. It's like, oh, it's just a fast racing game. Oh shit, going really fast. I can see a lot more lag and issues. Ooh. And that's why we're testing this out? Oh boy. Oh god, the stuttering's bad. So yeah, I would personally not play this on even an overclocked Pi, my dudes. I don't want to. Game over. That won't register in their name. Alright, there we go with that one. Seemed pretty good to go there. Alright, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So yeah, game seems alright-ish. I'm sure... The issue is that when you have games that go at such overclock speeds, it's difficult... Or not overclock speeds, what am I saying? But when games are going incredibly fast, it's very difficult to... The more lag, the more difficult it is to really kind of deal with it. So, though I'm not one of those people that try to convince other people that, oh, but, you know, there's some people with, you know, motion sickness issues, so, you know, 60 frames per second should be a must, and it's like, really, you're gonna bitch about that? Or it's like, I remember Total Biscuit was bitching about how Horizon, what is it? Event Horizon? I think that was what came out on PlayStation 4 when Breath of the Wild came out. Zelda Breath of the Wild, and he's like, maybe you can put them together, their frame rates together, and get a real game. And it's like, I hope he says that jokingly, because that's ridiculous. Take it forward. Alrighty then. Captain Cap. I want to do this because I love Hayato. Who is Hayato from? It'd be nice if they had, like, where they're from underneath their stuff. And I guess we'll do Tronbon, because why the hell not? So this game ran perfectly fine beforehand. I never had any issues with it. I'm sure some people will find some kind of criticisms with it, but personally I thought it ran perfectly fine. That's the issue when you've never played any of these games before, though, so... I do wonder whether or not this game having multiplayer would cause it to lag at all. Because FYI, games with multiplayer, especially with the later systems, cause more issues. So I would think that because this isn't a 2D game, it wouldn't be as bad, hopefully. But if it is laggy, hopefully overclocking it would help with that. But it's not as easy to just do, oh, shit. Jerk. That's why nobody likes you, Venom. That confused me for a second. I'm like, Captain America, but that's me. Oh, nope. Stream's sucking. Oh, no. I'll take the hit for a bit. Or he won't just attack me at all because he's a jerk. I did this combo completely by accident, FYI. Or this finisher, or whatever it is. You know, America's the best country on the planet, but what if you were to put America up against America? Who would win? There we go. Did I move? Okay, so how do I do the... Try... Did the sound stop? Of the... It's like, oh wow, it's almost like I've never played this before. And I don't play fighters in general. What? Though I feel bad for Capcom so bad because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite fucking... They wouldn't allow them to put any character that was any Fox characters in this game, so long-standing Deadpool and Wolverine was fucking gone. And now finally Fox is doing the deal, so it's like, goddamn, I hope they let them do the DLC now. Because if not, that's gonna be some bullshit. You just missed me. You just missed America. Alright, I think after I'm done with this fight, I'll be done here, and then I'll just do the next one, and then we'll be good to go. Not really much to check with the Dreamcast, really. Some stuff is good and some stuff isn't, so it's just kind of the way it is. It's weird. It's one of the, probably the only ones where I would say it has the best in terms of some games work absolutely fine and the other ones are absolute trash, so it's like, you know, we're like, even with the... Oh, jeez. We got fucked up near the end there. Woohoo, we're so good at this game, guys. Alright, so Power Stone 2, which is actually another Capcom game. Funny enough. But yeah, no, it's weird because it's like... I don't know exactly how to put it, but it's weird because of the way that... I'm gonna turn the light on in here. It's way too dark. But when even with like the PSP, it's like there's usually some kind of, you know, game might be playable, there's some graphical issues. In most Nintendo 64 games, it's like there's either a little bit of lag. Oh yeah, here it is. For some reason, you have to pick 50 hertz. If you pick test or 60, it doesn't run at all, and you got to start it over again. Which, because of my controller issue not having an R trigger at all earlier, and I literally could not move in Crazy Taxi, and I couldn't figure out why. I had a lot of issues earlier with this shit.
Welcome to the Power Stone world. Power Stone.
This is basically hit or miss for the most part.
Fight for your freedom.
Escape from the castle. Alright, so what any of Dreamcast games? Alright, I'll be lame and I'll pick Jack, because, like, one from Hot Topic. I missed the overclocking part. I'm getting a Pi3 this week, and I really wanted N64 and Dreamcast games to work well. I already did a video on Nintendo 64 games. This is basically the one I'm doing for streaming 60... not 64. This is the one I'm doing for Dreamcast games. I'll have one for PSP sometime. Not tomorrow, because I work tomorrow, but hopefully on Thursday, maybe. Dreamcast games, again, it's basically hit or miss. Like Power Stone 2, this game actually plays pretty damn well. I read some things saying there's just some normal graphical issues, I think. But it's pretty good. But here, I never went into detail about how to overclock, FYI, so don't worry about that. Oop. Oh, this is what I did earlier. That explains it. This game seems like a lot of fucking fun, though. A little bit different. I feel like there could be some polish in areas. Like, I don't like how as soon as you pick up an item, if you get hit, you immediately drop it. I think that's a little bit too much in my opinion. But still, pretty awesome if you ask me. Hey, Mike M. I'm also a Mike M. How convenient.
The change
The mics are here. Nobody can stop us. You don't know how many mics I do in frickin' school. Did you know a lot of mics, Mike? I'm curious. Oh, the sound's completely going out here. Okay. That's different. Yeah, absolutely no, no sound in some of these sections. That shouldn't be a thing. I didn't actually hear it in this thing before. It's actually kind of hurting my ear. But I have a plan to explain how overclocking on the how you can test overclocking yourself on the Pi and etc and what you got to do. So basically, it's gonna have two parts to it. It's going to be the Pi can do. There we go. Yeah, baby. All right, come over here and there we go. But the part of the video, basically, the first half is going to explain to people how to do overclocking, and like, you know, how do you overclock? What settings? What to expect? Stuff like this. I guess we'll go here. And then the second half is basically reviewing and basically telling you guys how I feel about the footage I'm recording in these videos. So stuff like that to be like, you know, is it playable? Is it not playable? You know, even though to be fair, when it comes to lag, playable and not playable lag is subjective in my opinion. So, you know, there's that. Rude. C in court jerk. Hitting people's against the law. Come here, motherfucker. Come on. I got a fucking sword to show your ass. Ah, damn it. He hit me first. No, he made me drop my pistol. You know, this game really does feel like if the, like how in the original Kirby, or if you're playing Smash Brothers, because this, I remember I think this was the one that was in Jaywitz's video, but like if you're playing Smash Brothers, this is like the equivalent of the whole game being based around getting the 3 Kirby Air Ride parts. Yo, what's up, Andre Stewart? I'm not paying attention to the camera. I hate this bit. I've played this like 3 or 4 times now, doing this testing, and it's not fun. But I hope you get a... I wish you the best of luck getting your Pi set up, Mike. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It just takes some time getting used to it, so... Do not be ashamed. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube for help and advice and stuff like that. Like, you might not get... You know, if you're asking questions, you might have trouble. I try my best to answer people's questions, but I don't always get the ability to. And some people ask some pretty not... You know... I try to answer the basic stuff. I get a lot of people asking, you know, can... Nintendo, or can GameCube and Wii work, and PlayStation 2, and I got to explain to them that it's not possible. But for the most part, yeah, people will help you out, and just gotta pay attention to the video, especially like setting up the Pi and stuff, getting things to work. Some of them you can't find things with for worth the dick. And sometimes you're just having unique issues, so you're stuck. You gotta experiment on your own. I had that issue with my very first Raspberry Pi. For some reason, I couldn't get sound to come out of the HDMI. It came out of the actual audio jack just fine, but HDMI did not want to come out at all, and it took forever. Actually, it only happened to me when I set up RetroPie on my first Raspberry Pi. Not much, I'm just rewatching your Yu-Gi-Oh! Caps Monster Coliseum because I enjoyed that game way too much. It's a lot of fun! Though I get a lot of people telling me how much, apparently, I sucked at that game. And that I do everything wrong and I'm explaining everything wrong. And I just laugh because... I laugh at it because, like, number one, I had the instruction manual. Not the instruction manual. I had, like, the guide to that game. So, you know, it's not like I don't know anything what I'm talking about. Oh, it's like a boss. That's kind of dope. That sucks. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Yeah, definitely need these crystals. Something tells me that's the point of it. Oh, here we go. But anyway, I got a lot of people telling me I'm wrong, and I'm laughing because it's like, oh man, if only I knew as much about a game that Konami forgot about as you do. You know. And I'm cool with people giving me advice. I laugh when people are like, you suck at this game. You're horrible. You don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't be allowed to play this game. You shouldn't be allowed to do a Let's Play of this game. I wonder, do we get another shot at it? Oh, I got 9 continues. Nice. What? Or do we like... I don't know why. I cannot control this menu that well. I want to give Falcon a shot. I know, especially because my third playthrough I had 3 Ultimate Dragons and humiliating the shit out of Kaiba. I know, right? That's so much fun. I love fucking around with just getting everything in the game. I remember the hardest though is after you get like Exodia, you gotta try your best not to have him fucking die on your hands. I think I ended up building him against Grandpa. Okay. FYI, I've never played this character before, so I don't know his techniques. Oh, Jesus! That scared the crap out of me. Oh, come on. BS. Wait, can it steal crystals? Because if so, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh no, bubbles! My worst weakness. An Egyptian's fair. No. Wait, is this... No, I didn't even think about it. This is legit ancient Egyptian laser beams. I just thought about it. Like, legit. Oh, come on. I am definitely going to die here, FYI. Okay, let's see if we can get another gem again and we'll be set. Oh yeah, something I wanted to talk about today is everybody who got pissed off that I said the Dreamcast was very similar to the Wii U. Because I just thought that was hilarious. I just don't get why everybody was so angry about it. Like, how dare you ever compare the Dreamcast to the Wii U? And it's like, why? Both, literally, both both systems were... Oh, we finally killed it. Goddamn, I didn't think I was gonna make it through that. I just didn't get why everybody was upset about it, because it's like, both systems, lost so much, at the very least, the Wii U already lost its third party, like, right away, where the Dreamcast had third party for a bit, but, it's like, after all of the third-party ports of the previous generation went on the Dreamcast, there wasn't a lot of new games. It had some good games in like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is better on the Dreamcast than the PS2 and stuff, but like after that, there's really not much. Like I don't know. I don't know, because, it's like, because after that, it's like, Sega had to kind of survive the best they can by doing, a bunch of first-party titles, just like the Wii U did, That's why I was saying how similar it was. I know the Dreamcast did better. I know technically the Dreamcast is the better of the systems. Again, I just consider it the Wii U of its generation. It's not that different. Come here, motherfucker. I might kill this guy in like 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, jeez. He has like a counterattack. That's pretty dope. Come on, grab the cocktail. There you go. Molotov his ass. Oh, we have the power pole. Power pole extend. Oh, it legitimately is a power pole. Holy shit. I made a joke. It is legitimately the power pole. Holy shit. That has to be a DBZ reference. There's no way. If that's not a DBZ reference, I don't know what to think. I don't know, this game seems like a lot of fun. And it seems like it runs pretty fine, actually. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to say there's some weird playthroughs. I mean, if anybody who's actually ever played this game, but... In terms of lag, there's no lag, and if, you know, like, there's supposed to be some more graphical effects, then, you know, I'll get around them. I don't care, as long as the gameplay plays just fine. I wonder why some people talk English and some people don't here. It is actually kind of weird when you think about it, because, like, you play as actual... Because in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, you end up playing as not, Jesus Christ. These guys are pain in the ass. But you don't really actually play as Yugi a lot of times. No, you know, sometimes, but... A lot of times you end up playing as different characters. Or, like, you play as your own character, you know? You are your own character, you know? I mean, to be fair, even in, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, you play, you know, even though you're playing as the Pharaoh, you're actually silent protagonist Pharaoh. I do kind of like how they got the whole cast to come in for Capsule Monster Coliseum, though. Because I don't think there was a lot of voice acting in most of the Yu-Gi games. Even in, I don't think there was any in Forbidden... Whatever the GameCube one was. I forget what the GameCube game was. These guys seem very obnoxious. Oh, go, 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 go! See, this doesn't seem very fun. I like when we're actually just playing against other, dudes. Oh, no! I need my animal buddy on my side. There we go. Help me out, my animal buddy. Yeah, we're gonna lose here. Yep. Missed the overclocking my Pi. Can't run N64 games at all. I want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it's unplayable, which is unfortunate. It makes me wonder why PS1 runs smoothly on the Pi. It has to do with, if I remember correctly, compiling. I can't believe I got this far. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred cards, I enjoyed the way too much, but Doran is broken and in your deck the whole time. Never he swapped out. I never played that Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Yeah, no mercy. I'm gonna get my ass kicked in like 5 seconds here, guys. Like, right there. So, I never showed the overclocking bit on here. Because I have a video ready for that, because there's so much to go over when it comes to overclocking. So, don't worry, Doom guy. But if I can, see if I can do Jack this time. But FYI, Conker's Bad Fur Day is probably never going to run on the N64 anytime soon. Or on the Pi anytime soon, even with overclocking. It's such a graphically enhanced game. It would be very difficult to try to get that to work. Alright, I'll try this one more time and then we'll call it a day. There's got to be a way to dodge, because these guys attack way too quickly. There we go. Damn it. Gotta be a way to, like, sidestep. Or do you just kind of wait them out, maybe? But yeah, the Conker's Bad Fur Day is just a game that's never going to run on here. It's so difficult. It's, you know, it's hard. Same thing with, I think, Banjo-Tooie is probably going to be another one that's just not going to happen. That, you know, I don't even try to attempt it because, you know, it's just not going to work. I think even with the Pi 4, you know, because the Pi 2 overclocking is actually comparable to the speeds of a Pi 4. So, I did not mean to do that. But hey, that works too, I guess. But because of that, because the Pi3 is comparable to the overclocking, the Pi3 is processor is comparable to the overclocked Pi2. If the same is going to be said here, then I honestly don't think the next Pi might not be as good. I think it'll be better, definitely, for N64 games in general, but I think even after overclocking it, we're still going to have a lot of barriers, personally anyway. I can't be the only one who thinks this part seems a little bit unfair to me. And somehow I'm on his head. Alright, I'll just stay up here, guys. No problem. Just do my own thing. No problem. I'll wait for them to die and then I can collect my gems. There we go. No, I lost the gem. Damn it. Alright. You're getting the bubbler. Bubbles, motherfucker. Oh, God. No. Yep. God damn, this seems way too difficult. Alright. I think we're gonna call it quits for today. Half of these games didn't work, half of these games worked just fine. Very minor graphical issues, in my opinion. Only for the games that really didn't work, besides Tony Hawk. I mean, I guess Crazy Taxi did have some bits, and Chu Chu Rocket might have had some problems. Alright, so, I'm thinking, if not Thursday, maybe, which game are you playing? I was playing Power Stone 2 there. It's considered a hidden gem, ironically, considering with all the Power Stones. It's considered a hidden gem for the Dreamcast in a game that Capcom kind of forgot that they put on the Dreamcast. Because it's supposed to be like 4-player mode, multiplayer is actually supposed to be really fun. And honestly, it plays really fun. Personally, I didn't like the extra bits, but for all I know, I'm just missing some stuff that would make the game, that would make it so much more fun for me. So yeah, but I'm thinking maybe Thursday or Friday we'll hit up Dreamcast, or not Dreamcast, PSP games. For that one, I'm gonna... Basically, there's a different way you can play PSP games where you download the actual emulator and don't play the LR version. Originally, I thought it didn't play... I really thought it didn't play as well. But after touching up on it again today, it made... what was it? I was playing Mega Man Powered Up as one of them, and it went from being unplayable because there was too much lag even while overclocking, to totally playable, totally playable, maybe a little bit of stuttering, but for the most part, it played just fine. So I'm probably going to stick with that, because beforehand I didn't have too many differences with most of the games I played, so I'm going to stick with that version when I do PSP games. So because of that, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with that version, I think. I'm going to go through, because I picked a lot of RPGs, because the PSP was an RPG machine. And I'm going to hopefully make it so that I can play New Game just to show off the beginning cutscene in games like Crisis Core and Birth by Sleep. But then I'll have a save state I can open up for so I can play it through the actual game bits, especially for Birth by Sleep, because apparently some modes run at 90 FPS. Would you play other Yu-Gi-Oh games like Sacred Cards on your own time and make a Let's Play out of it? I've never heard of Sacred Cards, so probably not Sacred Cards. I do plan on doing Falsebound Kingdom. There we go. That was the game I was thinking about. Even though I hear some people say it's actually horrible, from what I've heard, Yu-Gi-Oh fans actually like the game, and I played through it just a little bit. So if I ever beat that game, I'll definitely do a Let's Play of that. But what I need to do is I need to get it set up so I can play Duelist of the Roses again. That's what I want to play. So, but right now, Let's Plays are in the back burner because I don't make... I make a lot more doing reviews than I do making Let's Plays. And Let's Plays I have to set time aside, and my next school semester, along with work, is going to be way too packed. I don't even, I'm barely going to have time to just come up with scripts, so when I do have time, I can get them ready for the next thing. But so it'll be a while before I end up doing any Let's Play at all, let alone a Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play. So, but I would like to do Duelist of the Roses soon, because I love that game. That was probably one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I actually liked. No. Dark Duels 2 was a game I liked a lot. Even though it was a weird game. Oh, I could probably set it up on here, no problem. The GBA game? I wouldn't be surprised, but I'll give it a play in the future. But for now, I am a little packed full. I have other games on my list of games to play as well. I have a lot of RPGs to play. Currently, I'm playing through Sun and Moon, and then I'm going to play Ultra Sun and Moon because I need to catch up on my Pokemon games. I'm way too far behind, especially when I'm trying to somewhat play competitive Pokemon. So this one was a lot shorter than the Nintendo 64 games, though to be fair, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back. Okay, so we have 8 Dreamcast, and then for Nintendo 64 we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We had twice as many games. Holy crap. Thank God Mario Golf didn't play well. I was able to deck right out of that one. So. No, that's cool. No, I appreciate the suggestions. If people think the games are fun, tell me. I'd love to check them out. Especially, I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, but I mostly like the unique ones. I never, I think there was also a Dungeon Dice Monster Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that just looked fucking weird. I gotta see how that one was. Look up some gameplay. Because I remember that's what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for me. I originally thought that it sucked horribly. And then when I watched a Let's Play, it's like, oh yeah, if you play dual mode, you can grind cards this way. And I'm like, what the flying fuck? Because I love to grind. It's so much fun. Alright, just for the hell of it, we'll play some YuYu Hakusho. Well, I kill some time right now. Because I don't want to go just yet. I'm bored. This is the English translation of the Dark Tournament. Oh yeah, I forgot it was my treasure too. Jesus. Was it terrible, the Dice Monster game? Oh shit, damn. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to hear any of the music. I guess we'll just do competition. This game's hard if I remember correctly, so I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. We'll play as Hiei. Hiei's pretty dope. Well, we're starting off in the finals. I like Hiei's step. Boom, chaka laka laka. Yeah, this game never came out in America because at the time YuYu Hakusho just never. I don't know why I'm using control stick. Come on, there we go. Jesus Christ, I'm getting my ass kicked here. I played this game once a long time ago because I'm like, oh, YuYu Hakusho, I should try it out. And then it's like, oh, it expects me to be a master at fighting games. Ah, shit. I'm sure people are coming to this going, this isn't a Dreamcast game. Oh, shit. I'm actually doing well. Mommy, look at me. I'm doing well. Come on. I didn't even think, yeah, there's going to be, the voice actors are going to be based off of the Japanese. I've actually never heard the Japanese voice actors for YuYu Hakusho, because to be fair, the English voice actors are actually pretty damn good. Oh my god, I would 1 versus 1 the shit out of YuYu Hakusho game. I like the PS2's Dark Tournament. Yeah, it was very similar to, Hehehe, such a liar. Well, bye, Hiei. Yeah, I never actually ended up playing it, though I really want to. I'm sure it's like $2 on eBay, so I should probably go buy it before the retro game prices go up. But, yeah, no, I heard it was basically similar to, what do you want to do now? We'll do this motherfucker, I forget his name. Wait, did we have Sensui here? Is Sensui in this? I have to play that right after I lose. After I'm probably gonna lose this. Why is Jin? Why are the hairs all mixed up? I actually think about it. It might be a color palette issue. But yeah, sadly we never got... I think we also never got... There was like another YuYu Hakusho game that never came out in America, I don't believe. The PS2 game. It was based off the Dark Tournament engine, I believe. So... Like Yusuke would go his demon form Super Saiyan 3 shit. There we go. Might actually win this. Oh, damn it. Nope. I lost. I know is YuYu Forever for PS2. Yeah, was that one basically like the Dark Tournament, but with better characters? I swear that's what it was. There's also a Game Boy Advance, I think it's like a Final Fantasy Tactics game. I do have it on this Pi now, because I do want to play that. Because YuYu Hakusho, in my opinion, is my absolute favorite. Yeah, we do have Sensui. That's weird. Huh. Nice. Kurama's cheap as hell. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there was another, I think it was basically like Final Fantasy Tactics. I do want to play that, because that just seems interesting as hell. Jesus Christ, I'm getting my ass kicked here. This is why we need difficult... Oh, I forgot! He had a gun hand! I need to rewatch YuYu Hakusho again. I usually watch it every year. And now I can watch it legally because of... I have the Funimation streaming thing, so... Because I used to watch it off a dubbing website. I was going to buy the box set this year, but... I didn't feel like dropping the cash. I'll buy it next year. It's only $70. The Dark Tournament went all the way to the Chapter Black art? Nice. Interesting. If you mean this game, yeah. Alright, so that was fun. Alright, I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I'm going to kick it back, and I think I'm going to play some Pokemon Moon. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me, Andrew Stewart, and all of the suggestions to play, God, this stream's behind. Holy shit. It's very far behind. Oh, wait, no. It's not that far behind. But no, thanks for hanging out with me, Andrew Stewart. It's been a lot of fun. YuYu Hakusho Tournament Tactics, the sequel to YuYu Hakusho Ghost Files for the Game Boy Advance. Well, I wouldn't call it a sequel in terms of gameplay. I played the fuck out of Ghost Files. Actually, Ghost Files for the Game Boy Advance is my very first Let's Play on this channel. I did a Redux Let's Play using the RetroPie. Ooh. Oh, YuYu Hakusho Forever went to Chapter Black. Oh, okay, okay. That sounds like a lot of fun, then. I'll have to look into that. See if I can get an emulator going for that one. Because I love me some YuYu Hakusho. Maybe I'll play some YuYu Hakusho while I'm playing some Moon. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me, Andrew Stewart. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for chilling. And catch you later.